Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about agents in general. For a few weeks ago, I was talking about someone trying to dupe a family member, and then it seems like most of my subscribers or viewers are going through the same thing. So like 1 week ago, I had a message from one of my top viewers, and she was like, she had a chat with someone, and the person said there's a work and pay here in Canada and whatever, like so many things. So this time around, I took the number and then I sent the person a message pretending I also want to travel. You understand? Before I go into this story, please do well to subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed, and then make sure you share for others to also come in and watch. Any questions that you have after watching this video, make sure you put in the comment section so that I can come and then review your questions for you and then give you the best that I can. Yeah, so as I said, there was a time I did a video concerning people who try to dupe people in the name of work and pay, travel agencies and all those stuff. But then there are so many things happening because of these agents that we have in the world. Let's say in Africa, most of them are not agents. Most of them are doing that just to get something to eat. You understand? But then we should also think about the innocent people that we are, duping. That's why I always come on this channel and then try to educate people. Yeah. So as I said, I had this message from a top viewer. And then looking at the messages that they sent, I felt like she was being scammed. Yes, the person was trying to scam her. So I took the number and then I also tested the person. And I was, comparing my messages to the messages that the person sent to the person who told me like she had a chat with someone. And everything was totally different. Because in the first chat with the girl or with the person who told me to like review his chat for her, I like the messages I had with the person was different from that one. With the other one, the person was like, the registration fee is like 70 cedis, $70, right? And then with me, the person was telling me registration is like $200. So what kind of process was the person going to do for me? And is my process different from the other person's process? I didn't understand. So I have a chat here and I'll put the number on the screens for you. I also put the chat on the screens for you to also do what? To also read and then see how the chat went. So I sent the person message like, hi, good morning. And I said, please, I want to know more about the work and pay opportunities. So one thing is, the girl told me she had the number from TikTok. Yeah, so in this way, I also pretended as if I had the number on TikTok and then I'm yet to know more about what he has been doing. So I told him that, please, I want to know more about the work and pay opportunities. And then the person was like, this is a work and pay recruitment and an online service. And online, meaning they don't have office. You can't go to them for any interview, or like they don't have any office. So, okay, we are going to do all the paperwork genuinely and make sure you travel safe and work there with peace of mind. Work and pay, which means we are going to sponsor or pay for all necessary things required for your traveling out of the country, and work will be successful. And some percentage will be deducted from your salary each month for a year. And also, we are going to sign 3 years contract for you, which is 3 years work permit. The process may barely take 1 to 2 months to complete the documents. 1 to 2 months to complete. Even when you are going through the normal, even going through the visa process alone will take you more than that. More or less to come and sign a full contract, do all those things for the company to give me a job, and then I'll start with my visa processing. Even the visa processing alone takes like 3 months, more than 3 months. There are some people who are still waiting for their visas, and it's like 5 months, 4 months already. And you're telling me you're going to take 2 months to do what? To get me a visa? I don't know how possible this is. And looking at what the person is saying, I don't know how you're going to take it. But for me, I'm telling you that this is a lie. I'm telling you that don't fall for this. Until I see the person doing something meaningful, doing something benefitable to people around, I'm not going to accept this. I'm not going to believe what the person is saying. So let me continue. We are going to provide you with visa, flight ticket, work permit, feeding and accommodation, meaning you don't have to pay anything. All right. You will be given an appointment to do a various process such as medical screening, police report. Please, medical screening and police report. You are supposed to do it by yourself. For me to do a police report, I'm supposed to go to the headquarters, the police headquarters, and then apply for my own, apply to do my police background check, my criminal records and all those stuff. But these people are telling you that they are going to do everything for you. And when you go for those criminal record reports, normally they take your fingerprint. So if they are telling me they are going to do everything for me, where then am I going to do my fingerprint? Is it going to be a legit police report? That's one thing you should ask yourself. That if they are telling me or they are telling you that they are going to do all these things for you, then how are you going to present your fingerprint? Because when I was doing my police report in Ghana, I kept my hand on that biometric machine and they took my fingerprints. So how are you going to get your fingerprint done when the company is going to do all these things for you? This should tell you that the person is coming in for a dual intent. The person is having a dual intent before chatting you. So you should be very careful. You should be very careful whenever you meet people online. We have so many people online that do genuine works. Even with those who do the genuine work, there are some people who will find their own way, get you your visa, you come, and then after your school or after some months, you start getting problems. Recently here in Canada, there was a lady who had a message from IRCC that she should return back to her home country. And the reason was, they said how do you call it? The letter of acceptance that she used to apply for the study permit was fake. And they've now realized it, so they are telling her to leave the country. The person is done with school, the person is done with everything. The person has finished with her school and then in the process of getting the PR, and then they are telling her to leave the country. You see how sad it is, like to hear something like that. It is going to be very, very, very sad to hear or to experience something like this. You are done with your school, you've paid a huge amount of money, gone through all these stresses, and then finally you are done, and the IRCC will tell you to just go back because you use fake documents to apply for your visa. You have to go. This is why I always tell you not to go for an agent. If you can read, always say, if you can read, why then don't you do everything by yourself? You have so many videos online that you can go and learn. You can go and see how people are doing their stuff. Sometimes we interview people to ask them, how did you go about your process? How many months did you wait? What do you like? Things you have to do. You understand? That's why you always do interviews that you just have to come and watch and then do everything by yourself. But then you still want to go for an agent, pay a huge amount of money to the person. You come in and later on you are facing problems. I had someone who came in and the person was like, can he create a new account for the RICC and what? And I said, what about the old one? The person was like, he came through an agent and then the agent didn't give him all the logins. You see, you're going to pass through all this trauma and for the best, for you to be on the safest part. Always try to do things by yourself. Even though if you are going with an agent, make sure you are aware of everything that they do, or you are aware of any any document that they sign. You know what they put in, you know what they put out, you know how they say, you know the signature they use, know every big thing about what they are doing for you. You understand? Because there are so many stories here, there are so many problems people are facing here that if you don't take care, you might go through the same problem. That's why you have to always make sure that you do things by yourself, you do things in the right way. I'm not going to waste much of your time. All I'm going to tell you to just subscribe to the channel. We have so many videos for you guys. And very soon, I know most of you are waiting for when to apply to NBCC. Yes, but very soon I'll do a video on that and then how to apply to NBCC. Yes, so this is what I have for you today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Put your comments in the comment section. Bye bye.